Hi. So, I don't just make videos of the video games I play, I also write books. They come in paperback and Kindle on Amazon, not paid advertisement. And this is The Rolling Sea Trader Book 2, The Island. Um, I just made a really great one. Okay, so the ship, the Rolling Sea, is sailing from New Yorkish area to Ireland, where they live, and Sean and Jesse get super bored. Well, they decide to put on a knife show to impress Ashley and Chantel. But while they're juggling the knives, the ship hits a sandbar and comes to an abrupt halt. And the boys decide that they want to go and explore the island. And you'll have to read the book to find out what happens. Like I said, please check out all my books on Amazon.com and have a great day. So, you can't really tell, but I have made some more progress on getting this ocean built. And I just wanted to show you. See, it used to stop right about here, let's say. So, like right here-ish. And, that's good and all. But we want more of this effect where you can't... Oh, hold on. Let me go over there. Thought I was closer in. Anyway, we want more of this effect where you cannot see that there's anything besides ocean here. See, it'll look even better from this rowboat over here. Okay, if you ignore that back there and ignore you can barely see it over there, it looks like the ocean just goes on and on and on. Not a big deal. Well, one of these days you're not going to be able to see the other dirt, but I did get ahead of myself over here. As you saw, there's still a bit of dirt that needs to be removed. Yeah. So I was playing Dreamlight Valley, and then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I want to play Minecraft. Because I needed to play something that... Because I was writing a story at the same time. And I needed something that didn't take my whole attention. Because stuff like Dreamlight Valley and Disneyland Adventures... it's really hard to write a story and play the game at, write a story and play the game at the same time. And yeah, so I decided that I would do this because I can, take out a few pieces and then write some story, and then take out a few pieces and write some story. Although that's not working so well either. So, I was telling everybody about my story in the last video. And in case you missed it, or in case you totally forgot what the heck I'm talking about, I'm writing a story about one of my characters, Natalie. So, originally it was supposed to be that Ashley was the oldest. But then I was like, I don't really like that. And I discovered that Jake and Michelle had kids before Ashley was even born. And because of that, I had to have Jonah and Natalie be born first. So they're older than Ashley. And then for some reason, I just decided I wanted Sean and Jesse to be older than Ashley. And yeah. So anyway, this story that I'm writing right now is about Natalie. Jonah and Natalie are twins. So it doesn't really have anything to do with the story except for one part, but you know. Anyway, so they're twins, and this book so far is primarily about Natalie finding her husband, but this is like, before she knew that they're gonna get married and all that, because they met freshman year of high school in computer class. They were both Natalie is, straight A student, and she literally took the computer class for an easy A. So, they're supposed to be, like, in the DOS program. And if you don't know what that means, just look it up on Google. I'm sure you'll find out. It's DOS. Anyway, they're supposed to be making a spaceship. Well, Natalie goes and takes like 10 minutes and puts together her spaceship, and then she's totally bored. So she decides to do her homework. Well, that doesn't last long either. And then she's playing solitaire. Well, while she was working on her homework, the new boy across the classroom from her, they're all at computers, the new boy helps her, she had a typo on her screen, but she left it there, to fix later, and he fixed it for her. So, nice gesture, Then she's sitting there playing solitaire, and he turns every single card to Ace of Hearts. And anyway, they go on from there, and they both get sent to the discipline center. But, later, Jonah and the boy's name was Romeo. Sorry. I keep forgetting to tell that part. Anyway, later, Jonah and Romeo have a school project together. I decided it was, building one of those volcanoes that's supposed to, explode and show lava, and, and, they're supposed to work on it together. Anyway, but, that doesn't, I don't know if that actually gets mentioned. I probably will put it in there eventually, fluff out the story a little. But anyway, her boyfriend's getting a little too friendly. He's asking for more than she's willing to give, because he wants more than a kiss. Well, I probably shouldn't have said it that way. Anyway, but he wants more. And, so Romeo is waiting for Jonah to get done with his other homework so he can work on the project with him. And I don't know if Romeo had already finished his homework or what. I haven't developed it that far. Not the point here. He's listening, and he happens to hear Adrian, asking for more than a kiss. Well, he goes in and rescues Natalie. And her dad ends up taking Adrian home later. That's going to be that's going to be written into the story. I just haven't written it yet, kind of thing. And then later, They've been friends since that day freshman year, and he finally asks her out and takes her to the prom. The senior prom. So later, there's a book called Unexpected Journey. Anyway, after that one, you'll have to read that one to find out what happens if it ever gets published. I'm sure it will. It's just, I haven't done it yet. I think it needs a little fluffing too. Anyway, or maybe not fluffing, but definitely tweaking. Oh, and since I haven't bothered to say it, you guys probably won't see this video until way after, but Merry Christmas. I know it's stupid, but I mean, it's stupid to say Merry Christmas, and you probably won't see it until April, but I don't have a Happy Easter banner, so and I'm recording this in December, so. But anyway, so after the book Unexpected Journey, Natalie decides that she wants to marry Romeo, but she's not sure how to get him to ask her. Because, I don't know if they've discussed it or not, whatever. I haven't developed it that far. But anyway, so she's talking to her dad and reminds him of those three times. And so he decides, okay, he can marry you. And the problem is that they get to the part where Natalie's supposed to say I do, and she goes, I can't! Because years ago, when she was only 11, an enemy pirate married her against her will and somehow made it legal. It's registered with the government and everything, whatever. And so that same day, she finally tells Romeo what happened and everything, and he's not sure how to handle it, but he knows he loves Natalie. So when he finds out how horrible her husband really is, he decides that he wants to do something about it. And problem is that Rick is his husband. He goes and goes into the yard, and he wants to pick up Natalie, and instead there's Jonah out there. I mean, Romeo and Jonah and Jake. Anyway, they all get taken except for Jonah. Oh, and they had Natalie's mom, but anyway, if you read it, it'll make a lot more sense when it gets published, of course. But anyway, they all get kidnapped, and they haven't been rescued yet. They're going to be, though. And, of course, since they're all pirates, they're pretending that whoever isn't there has the mumps, which everybody got shots for, so they're not ever going to get the mumps, but, they gotta tell the school something. So, because the young men, well, no, all the men are going. I forgot. I wrote in that all the men are going. So, our captain, Morgan Bell, well, in this book, she's, Morgan Bell Havelock, but anyway, because that's her husband's last name, of course. Anyway, she doesn't go, but her husband, Hayden, does, and he's in charge. And he goes, I'm in charge. No, he goes, Hayden's in charge. And, because he doesn't like being in charge that much, because when he's the captain, they like to, you know, treat him like he's captain and, get one over on him, smack him around and stuff and throw him down the stairs. And he doesn't like that. He likes to be in the charge part. He just doesn't like getting hurt. So, anyway, so far I've got them captured on Rick's Island, and I'm gonna have to tweak it, but it will get written eventually. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I've been doing the last few days. And I hope you're having a great day. And, know that no problem is too horrible that you'd have to do something drastic. There's no problem. There is no reason. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's got a worse situation than I do right now. Right now, I don't work. So, I work on my stories and I work on, the YouTube stuff. The video games to make YouTube videos, but, I don't work. So that's causing a little bit of a strain. Not too bad, but a little bit of a strain on our finances because we don't have that second income. And, I'm getting frustrated, but there is no reason to, say, hurt yourself or hurt others just because you're frustrated. It will get better. I was getting so frustrated just a few years ago because we ended up having to move from apartment to apartment for whatever reason, and now we've got a house. And we are doing really good on making the payments every single month, and it's awesome. So, I'm sure that whatever's going on in your life, it will get better. It will. I don't know what else to say. So, I'm going to say, I hope you're having a great day. As I said, if you're not, it will get better. Know that you are definitely enough. And I will see you in the next video. So, I write books in addition to making my videos of my video games. And one of my books is the very first book. It's Pirate's Daughter. It's available in paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com. And it just tells you how we got Morgan, the captain of our ship, and how she found her boyfriend and her honorary brother. Honorary because they're not blood related, but they call each other brother and sister because they know each other since they were little, or since, before Morgan was born. Um, anyway, they're available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle. Please check out all of my books and have a great day.